You need to hang out with people who don't like you. Now, you may be wondering, like, what do you mean hang out with people that don't like me? I should only go where I'm appreciated and only go where I'm tolerated. Well, obviously, right? Duh, right? However, most people don't even do that anyway. Most people stay in these toxic relationships, bro. But as someone who is a divine being who goes up in life, it's also good to be down. Not you down, but being in these down, lower environments, bro. It's like a duality thing and it's like a perspective thing, bro. I learn more around the people who kind of don't like me than I do around the people who like me. Now, I haven't really came across people who really like me just yet, but it's like, this kind of where I'm at, bro. I'm kind of in a gray area. I'm meeting new people every single day, damn near, right? However, I still do have like some sort of old ties, old connections, old friendships. And just old people that I used to talk to that I know aren't good for me. However, I can learn a thing or two about them. I can learn about myself. I can learn about how I move. I can learn about what to say. And I can learn and improve my confrontational skills. But they also sometimes tell me what I need to hear and aren't yes men. There's different people. I'm not gonna name no names, but it's like I'm around someone, niggas straight grilling my shit. They telling me about this. They telling me about that. Yes, they could be hating, but yes, I could also take from that. Okay, So you think if I do it like that, it'll be better? Yeah, that's weak. Oh, that's garbage. Okay. Yeah, and then like once you have enough, then that's whenever you could leave. But before you leave, low key, tell them something. Like, I ain't gonna lie, folks. I don't like how you be always saying this, saying that, and you don't never say nothing positive. Like, I understand you trying to like help me out, critiquing, but you don't ever make me feel good. You only just talk shit. Like, and like you gotta really tell them, like you gotta confront people, bro. And what better person to confront than somebody you already know? And you work on it, you practice it. You know, they're probably not gonna punch you in the face, probably nothing gonna happen, but you could at least speak your truth. And folks, you could really see how they really feel, son. Like if like you really tell them, son, see how they react, you could almost salvage a relationship, son. Because it might could be one or two little things about somebody that you just absolutely despise, and they may not even much know the wrong in it, and or they don't even know better themselves, because that's the only way they know how to communicate. At one point, all I did was just hate. I used to show love by hating. That type of guy, lame ass boy, ugly ass boy, ha. I'm joking, son, but bro, like, nah, like, sometimes, bro, people really just be joking, son, and sometimes they really be meaning it, and sometimes they could mean it, but also mean no harm. So it's like, there's a whole bunch of things to consider, and I'm not saying you gotta consider everything, but at the same time, it's something for you to take note of, be like, okay, yeah, all right, for sure. Because sometimes it don't be personal, to just be. Sometimes people really don't be hating you, son, disliking you, son, but they just got something to say. Some people always got something to say, bro. And it's like, yeah, bro. Let them know the real. Confront them. So you got to speak up. Like, speak up. And so next time, whenever you get into these situations with other people, bro, you know what to do. You know how to handle it, folks. And yeah, like, yeah, it also just reminds you how it feels. How it feels like, all right, damn, okay. It make you stronger, right? This also test your will and your self-image. How do you react whenever you got people talking smack to you directly in your face, bro? I'm not gonna lie, me and you a bit different, folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, we like some of the same people, bro, but I'm in a spotlight. If you're not a content creator, you will never understand. You can understand, but never to the magnitude that I'm like ever, bro. Because it's like this, folks. People, like, I've received at least 1,000 hate comments. At least 1,000 hate comments. And like, probably like 200 just downright just vile, cruel things said to me for no reason. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of had like a little rage bait video that went like viral, and I got like a fair share of hate comments from that. Fair enough. This is the day in the life of a typical loser, and I got pretty much highlighted everything a loser does, and they fried my shit. I ain't gonna lie. I learned a lot from that video though. So like that's why I don't be tripping, son. But bro, the average person, whenever they have somebody really like say something to them, like a joke or like anything, which honestly I don't even much believe in most jokes, because most jokes be posed at your throat and they laugh while doing so. If they're making the joke at like a person, you know, you can make jokes, laugh at life. But you know, if I'm like, man, you stupid and you're fat and your breath stink, bro, that's not really a joke, but I'm like, I'm really dissing. That's how most people be doing it. Like, nigga, I really diss you, folks. And so it's like, yeah, like, it just make you stronger. You gotta be around people who really diss you, bro. You don't gotta be around it too much, but all right, for sure. It make you a stronger person, bro. And like, you need that. You need to be dipped inside of cold water, hot water, bro, just so it could fortify your body and your mind, bro. That really what it's all about. It's really what it's all about, son. Because a lot of people they can't take attacks to their character, bro. FOD strivers were built different, so you must undergo this training, and you only gonna need to do it like once or twice, like bro. I really sat up there and read every single hate comment I got, bro, and like that did something to me, bro. That changed my life, bro. It really opened my eyes to the world. Really just being in the mix of human nature, just going out, interacting with people watching, bro. Being in freaking traffic, all of these things, bro. Some good, some bad will open your eyes. Being around people who genuinely don't rock with you for real, or like people who try and make you the laughing stock of the group. I've always kind of been like either the leader or the laughing stock of the group, or the dumb one, when I'm smarter than all of them. You feel me? Like the thing about it, too, sometimes it's off topic, but it's like, whenever I explain something, I've been getting better at this, by the way, much better, but explaining things in a way that a simple person can understand. Because if we're talking about calculus, I know I use calculus. I don't know how to talk about calculus. Or let's say, if we're talking about content creation, right? And then I get to talking about algorithms and schematics and thingamabobs of that nature, you're gonna be like, what the hell is he talking about? But if I say, you gotta make a video, and then you edit the video, and then you post the video, then there's your first video. But if I get to talking about lighting, speeding up your video, adding captions, then that's whenever it's like I'll explain something and they're just at a loss because I use some jargon from like the first or second sentence, and after that they would just cut on that and they could never actually process and digest the information that I was saying. So it's like sometimes we having to slow down and use less words anyway. And yeah, quality over quantity. But have it be like something digestible for the average person. But yeah, though, saying so it's like I didn't got teased, I didn't got embarrassed, I didn't got roasted, I didn't got punched on, all that, bro. It make you a stronger person, and like it gives you perspective. Like I can understand. Like, you don't have to walk in someone's shoes to understand anything anymore. I can immerse myself into anyone's situation and predicament, bro. And like I can feel for anybody, bro. And I feel like this would make me so real. Like, but sometimes you don't even be thinking about the other person. Someone could literally just be talking, and they don't even have the thoughts of the other person. It's just how they feel and how they're making a crowd feel by pointing out something in somebody. Like, I really got grilled. Like, I'm still on that. Same from that time I went to that girl house, bro. I'm still on that, bro, because she really grilled my shit, bro. And like, I almost felt bad about myself, but I'm like, man, nigga, learn it, bro. If you could learn, that's the most important thing, bro. It don't really matter. Like, most of these, the biggest issue with people is that they're scared to learn and look stupid. And since they're scared to learn and look stupid, they end up staying in the same spot their entire life. Think about skills. When's the last time you really worked on a skill, bro? A lot of people don't actually work on a skill. They'll get like an adequate amount of skill and then they just stop working. Like, when's the last time you learned 10 new words? I can't tell you the last time I learned 10 new words. And it's dawned upon me last week whenever I was freestyling and I realized that I was saying a lot of the same shit back to back to back. Because I'm not learning new words. I'm not learning new words. Like, I'm increasing my skill of freestyling, but there's so many different mini skills in life that people just don't learn. Like, once you get to a certain amount, you don't have to develop it anymore, bro. But some people, nigga, you're still in grade school development. You're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not, like, niggas don't develop. And you gotta develop your mind strength, your self-image strength. Like, no one should be able to say anything to you and sway you from your mind. It's really not about being around people who don't like you, bro. But it's being around people that are going to test you, challenge you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Rage bait situations. I can't be falling temptation to rage bait, bro. You You know what I'm saying? I don't care who it is. Like, I can't get out of my character. And sometimes being around certain people, they'll give you that test. Like at Walmart, bro, you see the temperature right now? It's 87. Today is kind of a light day. It would be about 94 degrees outside, and I'd be right here. Well, not right here. I'll be at work, walking big ass carts, walking them all day. And look, if I don't, and if I don't move fast enough, I'll get yelled at. Run, faster. You're moving too slow. Pick up the speed. Run around. They're just telling me this, telling me that. And I'm like, folks, is you serious? Do you know what I'm doing? I'm literally busting my tail for $14 an hour carrying these big old freaking crates. And you talking about that, bro. Come on, son. Like, come on, son. Make it seem like you tweaking, make it seem like you stupid, bro. And I just can't rock with that, folks. I really can't. So it's like, nah, G, I ain't lying. I just can't, bro. But it made me stronger though. Doing that for 3 months, having customers yelling at me, talk to me crazy, bro. Doing all that for 3-4 months, bro. My mind will never be as soft as it was during that first week, that first 2 weeks, bro. I'm like a stronger man. My body is stronger. My brain is stronger. I'm unbeatable basically, folks. And like, it's like a couple small things that I need to work on, skills that I need to work on, bro. But bro, that ain't even, I don't even know if that's gonna be the title for the video, bro. But use bad people to make you good, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's basically what I'm talking about. Use that to make you good, bad situation to make you good, bro. And it's like, as a divine being who wants to go up to the top, bro, yes. But sometimes whenever you get to a certain point, life would be all sweet and rainbows. And like, you can have gratitude, bro, but you don't really have gratitude until you go out of that environment. Like, at one point I'm at the crib, I'm like, man, this bit boring. Like, what the hell? Like, hey, bro, look at my background. At one point I was saying, man, this shit boring, bro. I wanna go somewhere else. I mean, obviously I wanna explore and travel the world, bro. But folks, this is luxury. I ain't gonna lie. And so whenever I went to Nashville with damn near $200 to my name, and I was about this close to being stranded, whenever I came back home, bro, I damn near wanted to hug the whole house. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be at the bottom to really feel and appreciate what it's like to be up. What's down, folks? So yeah, so that's the video, bro, on FOD. Give your heart for the dance another day on the battleground named there, where you will either take a step backwards or forwards towards your goals. What will it be? FOD, peace.